Hello there, Aries. I'm back again already. Spirit wanted me to throw another reading out to you now. You were the next one up. Not sure what the drama is that's going on here. Anyhow, let's get cracking for you. Just going to shuffle the cards one last time. If you could do those special bits, guys, the liking, the sharing, the subscribing, that'd be fabulous. Thank you very much. And this is going to take you, well, you know you're all on different time scales, but this is going to take you, I'm just going to say, from mid-Feb right the way up until the beginning of April. It's a really upbeat energy, but I feel it's coming from a moody place. Sorry, it's just what I'm getting through. Doesn't mean to say it's your mood. Clear, strong guidance, please, Spirit. What can you give Aries coming into the reading for love? What have you got for me for Aries? Page of Pentacles, that come out a moment ago. And you've just heard me shuffle them as well. How is Aries' party? How are they viewing Aries at present with regards to love? Ace of Pentacles. Nice energy. I'm hearing prosperity. It's not something I would particularly use. Okay, what went down in the recent past between Aries and their party, please, Spirit? Clear, strong guidance on that, please. Seven of Pentacles, that's in reverse. That come through in Gemini's reading. Some of you may be involved with the Gemini, but this is a real overanalyzing of the past, not being able to let it go. I know it's not bringing up emotions here. It's the Pentacles. It's not bringing up the Cups. But I feel this is wasted time that's being spent on issues that are in the past. It's what Spirit's saying, issues. How are things between the both of you? Oops, at present. My God, Eight of Wands in reverse. That come out yesterday in Gemini's reading. But it was in the upright. What can you give me, please, Spirit? What's going on within Aries party's environment at the moment that apparently you're not aware of? Bloody hell. Is a lover's energy, Gemini energy again, but in reverse. Some of you are really connecting with a Gemini, or you've got Gemini strongly within your chart. Spirit has just said North Node. How does your party feel towards you at present? So how do they, crikey, how do they feel towards you? They've just spun that round at the last minute and put it in reverse. That come out yesterday in Gemini's reading, but it didn't come out in this deck, so it's not like it's the same card. Fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with you, Aries. The Star. Healing. Sorry about the dog in the background. The neighbour's gone out and decided to buy 3 chihuahuas. Your party then, what's their plan of action when it comes to the connection with yourself? I mean, seriously, the cards are coming out in the upright and in reversal, but wanting to avoid lack, that's not a bad card with it being in reverse. Reversals aren't bad anyway. And predictions from Spirit over the next 8 to 12 weeks. What can you give me? Eight of Cups in the upright. That come out yesterday in Gemini's reading as well. But it was in a different deck, so it's not as if the same card's coming out. Bottom of the deck, we have got Six of Swords. And that got mentioned yesterday in Gemini's reading. What have you got for me then, please, Spirit, with this Page of Pentacles energy? Some of you need to cut back on the bread, Spirit is saying. That's what's giving you the indigestion. Or being dismissive, I'm hearing, of bread being the problem. I think you know it is. You just don't want to give it up. Anyhow, moving on. Page of Pentacles. What can you give me, please, Spirit, for Aries? For the time period given. What have we got for Aries, please, Spirit? Three of Pentacles. There's definitely a plan in here. Possibly wanting to go on a course. I feel concentrating on yourself. And then I've just heard the self. The self can be something that's used within the counselling environment, psychology. Maybe that some of you are going to relationship counselling because it's the Three of Pentacles there. And you're getting triggered with this Ace of Wands. Yeah, and there's the storm you're trying to walk away from. Also, this can be putting your manifestations out there to the universe, writing down gratitude, journaling, whatever it is that you're grateful for. You're waiting for the energy to come in and meet your vibration going out, and that's why that Ace of Wands is there, to trigger the energy, trigger the vibrations to help you move forward in that Six of Wands energy. What have you got for me, please, Spirit, on this Ace of Pentacles of how Aries party views them with regards to love, the Moon energy, Queen of Swords, I'm hoping they're not coming up fuzzy on the screen here, and the Devil. Your party's viewing you basically is wasting your time. It isn't a supported, how can we say it? I'm hearing procedure. That does not fit in at all, but I don't know where procedure comes in. It's not something that they agree with or the road that they go down. They see it as a distraction, a bit fluffy, a bit willy-nilly, not going to work. I feel deep down, because this Moon energy that's here doesn't just have to be your energy and how they view you. It can be what's going on for them as well. I feel they are losing control a little bit. They see that you're changing, you're adopting these new positive ways about you, working on your vibration and bringing yourself into this alignment, but they don't quite get it. They don't quite get the lingo that goes with it because they're not there. They're not at the stage that you're at. That isn't through any fault of their own. They're just not at the same vibrational level that you're at. Others of you, your party is observing you from the outside, getting emotional about something in the past, and you've really made it clear that you're going to take action in that Queen of Swords energy towards that Devil energy. I don't feel the Devil energy is a person. I feel it's a complication, something that you've been carrying with you, your shadow side, maybe from childhood. And you feel it's ruled you, it's kept you contained, and you want to move on now. This is how they're viewing you. Doesn't mean to say it's how you actually are though. What can you give me on this Seven of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Or what's gone down in the recent past between both parties? There's a sun, I was going to say. Sun might come out now, or maybe that you're involved with a Leo. I'm hearing overanalyzing right the way back until August, July, August. There's a Death card. There's a taking of yourself, I feel it's you, towards healing. Now this doesn't have to be the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. This doesn't have to be that you are going to counselling. It can be that you're putting yourself in higher vibrational arenas, I'm hearing, settings. Because you can't let go of something from the past, you're looking for alternative resources or what you can do. This Star energy, it can be meditation, balancing out your emotions, like here, that's on the card. Getting yourself to a place of healing and gaining that insight, not just that main star that's there, but all the others that are around it as well. Bringing in the downloads, even though you may not be aware of it at the moment, to bring clarity on whatever this Seven of Pentacles is, but you want change. But they're scared as well that you are going to change in this Death card energy, and you'll move on. There isn't much choice in all these major arcanas that's here. Majors, it is ruled by the universe more than it is free will. But there's a looking at you and not quite recognizing you at the moment. It is like the universe is taking over, and this is why as well that Death card is there, because you've been searching, longing, yearning for this healing, and it hasn't been coming in. If anything, it's been creating resistance, but you've adopted a new way and you've surged forward. Moving on, what do we have then, please, Spirit, with the Ace of Wands? That's in reverse of how the energy is between both parties. Aries and their party at present. What have you got for me? Knight of Chalices, that's Knight of Cups. I feel you're getting downloads through. The strong Scorpio within this reading as well. I know that Knight is coming up as Pisces, but I'm sensing a strong Scorpio. Someone's lying here somewhere. Whilst I'm not completely getting it through in the cards, I'm getting the downloads through. What have we got next, please, Spirit? The Fool energy. You've got a lot of Aquarius in this reading as well. And Nine of Chalices. I feel you're getting downloads through. I'm hearing interacting and then engaging with the higher realms. They don't like it because they're seeing you as being happy. They don't quite know how to balance it because it's not something they believe in. They may never believe in it because they're not there. They're not opening themselves up to the high dimensional energy. And I feel you're keeping it to yourself, all of this information and all the learning that you're doing and how motivated you actually are going on to this new path. They can see happiness within you, but there is worry because you're happy, manifesting, living hopefully, because that Nine of Chalices, Nine of Cups is about manifestation. But Spirit is drawing me from this Nine of Cups that's here, that's ruled by the moon, over to the Moon card that's over there. Both obviously moon energy, as I've just said, but both Pisces as well. To me, this is fair, this moon energy. And your psychic downloads, or somebody's psychic downloads, and they're giving them to you. Maybe that you've gone for a tarot reading. Maybe something's twigged within this reading. Or you are, as I said, getting the downloads through yourself, but you're starting to identify that you both aren't on the same path. And they keep trying to tell you it doesn't exist. This new beginning that you're going on, it's a waste of time. It doesn't exist. Some of you have got a party who is supporting of what it is that you do, but they don't believe it. It's not kind of there. They come from a more logical frame of reference where you're gravitating over to this side. I mean, it's what's in your path. And at the moment, I don't feel you're getting full clarity on why things that happened in the past happened the way that they did. But it will gradually come into your awareness and start to make more and more sense. You've got so much healing going on, and I feel this is why your party's threatened as well. I've just heard abandonment. I think that come through yesterday in Gemini's reading. It's upsetting their ego because they feel whilst you're acting independently and you're happy with that, they won't know where they fit in. They're more needy than what you think. What can you give me on this Strength in reverse, please, Spirit? What have you got for me with this Strength? Queen of Pentacles. Four of Cups. I was just about to say, that Strength card, that's a Leo energy. But because it's in reverse, Leo is for July and August, but because it's in reverse, it's telling me that's a Cancerian energy because it's July. There is Cancer coming through in this reading. And then I've just pulled that card out for Four of Cups, sorry, far. They're panicking. They don't feel confident at all. They don't have a sense of direction because they're viewing you from the outside. And I feel it's you in this Queen of Pentacles energy as being really in your element, really grounded, and that can be showing your appreciation for what you've got. It is typically seen as the mum or the dad in the more nurturing role. You're in a connection, but you don't have to be. There's going to be gameplay in here, and I feel this is why that Four of Cups is there. Also, that can be you doing cord cutting to try and get rid of the old issues, but they do feel threatened because it's as if you're in that energy, the Page of Pentacles energy, and things are, I've just heard, starting to come into fruition. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. You've elevated, you've gone through the pages, the knights, and now you're onto the Queen of Pentacles energy. That is an appreciation, but they do feel like they're losing you. But there's a questioning, I feel, and I don't quite know who's doing it or where to place it, of, was this relationship, however you want to use that word, was it just based on some type of neediness? It really is upsetting their ego here. What's this Lovers card in reverse? What can you give me? The Magician. Temperance and Knight of Pentacles. Down here then, so this is what's going on within their environment that apparently you're not aware of at the moment, Aries. I feel they're reaching out to somebody they don't know, to try and take control of a situation. There's a shifting of energy here because ear, there's something to do with the ear. I'm seeing communication via a telephone or a Zoom call. And I feel they're reaching out to somebody, maybe witchcraft, or practicing themselves the law of attraction. But if they're doing magic themselves, they do not know what they're doing. If it is that you are involved with somebody that has put a spell on your connection, I've just heard this fear here because they don't know what they're doing, so they're looking to reach out. This person is one of the least likely people. You would never in a million years dream that this Persian would reach out and go into the magical, spiritual setting. It's just not what they do, but they are doing. But they're overwhelmed with it at the moment because they're weighing things up, because they don't know whether it'll be a waste of money or not. This person wants to be filled with security. They want to know when something's going to happen, when the results are going to come in, and what they're going to be. But that's the problem with when you cast spells. You ask for things. You hope that the energy is going to be returned to you with what you asked. But you don't always get the desired result or how you ask for it anyway. Because some of you aren't in contact with each other at the moment, and they're waiting for you to become available, or for something you've been involved in for a long period of time, maybe a course, to come to an end. They feel it's the right thing to do. Spirit's telling me to change deck, so there's likely a duplicate card that's going to come out. What can you give me on this Star, please, Spirit? What have you got for me with this Star, with the fears, anxieties and concerns from Aries party when it comes to Aries, the world? Six of Cups and Three of Wands. If that's not manifesting, I don't know what is. I feel they're trying to work on themselves as well, or they may be casting a spell onto you to try and help bring this closure, whatever it is that's over here, to an end. Because the more you work on that closure, or trying to get it in that shadow side, the deeper you're going into this spiritual setting, possibly putting yourself out there on workshops. But they're trying to make it seem like they're asking for something in a good way, but they're not. They're trying to block it, because that world there is about sending messages out to the universe. or working with the higher realms. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if this person had been for a tarot reading and they're getting overwhelmed because something has been highlighted to them about the opportunities that it's going to bring you. And you can see the lady there, she's standing under the street light. That's the energy of you prioritizing yourself. And then this Three of Wands energy that's here, that's manifesting. That's your intentions, which I feel have already been put out to the universe. But when you get up daily and you're saying them, you're just reinforcing that message to the universe that you want to work with it and you're willing to meet halfway. And this is what their fear is. They think it's a cult. The full moon in January was round about, I think it was the 9th, which would have been the full moon in Cancer in January. And I feel this is where all this Cancerian energy is coming in, because you've got up in the new year and you thought, right, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to do it. I'm really going to work here and bust my balls with the universe and see what I can bring in, because the approach I've got at the moment hasn't got me any further. So I might as well go down this route and be more happy. 5 of Pentacles then. What's their plan of action when it comes to the connection with you? Well, they are certainly not going to invest any time into, I'm hearing, talking about this gibberish with you. They may be avoiding you like the plague, or they feel like it's a complete waste of time. There we have Temperance again. To me as well, this is them taking action towards somebody to help them out. I've just heard voodoo, hoodoo, and there's the Sun. I think I said the Sun before. There's a strong Leo vibe within this reading. To me, this is the boomerang type energy where you can't seem to part from each other. I don't feel all of you are in contact at the moment. You may be dipping in and out of each other's energy, and whilst you're coming into your awareness of what you think of this person is becoming more and more connected to you. It may even be a twin flame connection, like you're triggering something within each other, but you're a couple of, I'm hearing frames, couple more months, if not years forward on your healing path. And you're explaining to them, this is what that Page of Pentacles is up at the back, how it is that you've moved forward trying to motivate them, but they're just not interested in it. This party doesn't want to appear like they're in a place of vulnerability, or they're taking knowledge or guidance from you. So they're telling you they don't believe in it, but they're actually going off and researching it and starting to practice it, because they can see the change even more within you. You may be going, I'm hearing 3 months without seeing each other, but every time one of you, and I feel it's you, Aries, walks away from this party, they leave you feeling drab. They can tell you're not investing your time into them as much anymore, and they're playing a game with you, and they've decided they're going to start working on trying to reel you back in and putting their manifestations out there to the universe, and also trying to clear baggage from their past as well. Oh, okay, this is interesting. You are involved with your party who has already got a long-term partner. This Queen of Pentacles, that's here. I think they've said they're going to leave and they haven't done yet. And they can't communicate to you. Because this Queen of Pentacles this Queen of Swords that's over here, who's also this Queen of Pentacles, might find out. I feel she's onto something, or he's onto something. And that's why that devil energy is there. And it's got bloody awkward over Christmas time, because there's been more involvement with family. For some of you, if this is in a working environment, it's brought your connection or your communicating with each other to a halt. Some of you have only just started to get back in contact with each other in the working environment after returning from COVID. This, for some of you, has been going on for years. Then you part, and then you come back together again. But something different has happened this time at their end, and they're not telling you. Not because they don't want to, they can't tell you at the moment what's going on at their end with their partner in case they get caught. I've been taken back here to December, early January. Oh my goodness. Your party is going down the witchcraft, casting spell route, but they're actually casting the spell on the party that they're with, not on you. I feel they're in a bad place, really bad place, that relationship, clearly, because they're reaching out to you. But they want more involvement with you, but they can't. I'm hearing they're trapped. Here's this Strength that's in reverse, Queen of Pentacles and Four of Cups. They're withdrawing. They feel there's this strong attachment to this Queen of Pentacles, who is also the Queen of Swords. That's up there. And they're now casting a spell on their partner that they're with, maybe the husband or the wife. It isn't you. There's something they admire so strongly in you, Aries. It's so powerful within this reading. It's like a breath of fresh air. It really is overwhelming energy. They're even meditating, trying to cord cut. You can see the cord there. From the partner that they're with. Sorry, my hands have got loads of sage on them. I do apologise. Because I'm hearing idealistic. It isn't idealistic. But there's a reasoning they don't want to tell you, or they can't tell you. They can't reach you at the moment to say what they've done in case you try and put them off. I feel you may have some knowledge of working with energy, may even be Reiki, and just manifesting things, and you're telling them and they're like no, and the more you're apart from each other, the more your party wants to see you, so they're trying it, but they're not telling you they're trying it, but they're trying to manifest them being single or their partner leaving. I don't quite think they know what they're doing, or they're trying to, I'm hearing, manifest. When I say car crash, this is what Spirit's just said. I don't mean an actual crash. I mean as in some type of nightmare, some type of tower moment. They're trying to manifest. I've just heard danger. What's this danger, please, Spirit? What's this danger? The moon. Again. And the Strength card now, but in the upright. They're trying to Jesus. They're trying to manifest gaining the strength to leave. They're trying to manifest confidence, to be more hopeful, to be more assertive. This is somebody that's got a high flying job, or a job which comes with a lot of managerial, something like that, and they're trying to manifest courage to leave, because whenever they're in, I'm hearing domain, their partner's domain, they feel they don't have any say. So they're actually casting a spell for themselves or manifesting courage for themselves, so they'll leave, and they're working with the lunar cycles. Bloody hell. What can you give me? What's going to happen over the next 8 to 12 weeks? And then I'm hearing 10 weeks, 10 weeks from December. From December. What can you give me, please, Spirit? That card wanted to come out. The Emperor. Oh, good gods. And 2 cards wanted to come out there. Four of Cups again, and the Two of Wands. You know when I say they're manifesting and they want assertiveness? Whilst they're manifesting you, or they can't let go of you from the past, you see that Emperor card there, and he's looking back towards the moon. But he's putting himself forward, going out for battle. Whilst that is your energy, I don't feel you're the Emperor that's in that card. I feel they can't let you go. And you've gone quiet on them, but there's a knowing. That Seven of Cups that's over there, that's them drawing in the energy to send it out to the universe. But they're also trying to create assertiveness, like I said, because there's one thing that Emperor is, this guy that's in the card here, is assertive. He takes action, he knows what he wants, and even if he was to doubt anything, and it's unlikely that he will, remember it can be male or female, it's just in the masculine energy. He reassures himself and he knows he's going to get the job done. But this Four of Cups that's here, this is them waiting for the universe to make the decision for them. Two of Wands, it's about choice. But that lady that's in the card there, she's holding the skull. She's waiting for, I'm hearing, departure, for something to come to an end. They haven't got the guts. If it is, I'm sorry, but it's just what's come through. I've heard bastard. If it is your party has been a B in the past to their long-term partner, and it's been quite a vicious, even volatile relationship, they've realised that isn't the way they want to be moving forward. But they don't want to be with them, but haven't got the heart to tell them this. Their party is twigging onto something that they're withdrawing. And because of what's involved, they're now putting it out to the universe in whatever way that they're wanting to go about it to manifest this ending. Two of Wands about choice, options, or just sitting there weighing up which way to go forward, and you haven't made a decision yet, but they have. They've definitely made a decision, because that lady, she's holding a skull there. There's an expiry of a relationship here, a clear expiry, but they haven't got the guts to do it. That isn't going to be for all of you, obviously, but they've also put it out there that they just don't want it anymore. That may be to you, Aries. Remember, it's a collective reading. The energy is on a mad one here. They feel that it needs to come to an end now. This is what is expected in the next 8 to 12 weeks. And it's past its sell-by date. It's expired. The time between the both of you meeting is getting longer and longer, and it isn't fun anymore. They may be sitting back, reevaluating now the connection that they've got. That can be them that's there in that Queen of Pentacles energy, really appreciating, taking that time out and being thankful, appreciative, showing gratitude for what they've got and where they're at. And sorry, I've just heard gobshite. Whilst they're being a gobshite and not wanting to bring an end to it with you, they're slowly trying to withdraw out of the connection and just focus on the person that they're meant to be committed to, their long-term partner. They don't even want to tell you that they feel this is unrealistic, so they're just wiggling the way out of it. But I feel at this point, something's going to change within you because of your gratitude, your affirmations, everything. And your time's going to be occupied in a different way and not be about them. And there's a sense of relief and happiness because this anxiety or what started off as excitement turned into anxiety, and it just wasn't fun anymore. But you yourself haven't got the guts to say, I don't know where this can go. You're happy occasionally getting a little fix, and this party likely is with you, but now the conscience is really overhanging, and you can see that moon in the background there behind that Emperor. Let me take one more card for you. Let me see what I can get as guidance from Spirit. What can you give Aries for guidance to bear in mind and take with them energetically moving forward? What can you give Aries, please, Spirit? Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. That doesn't mean to say it has to be within the Scorpio period, so that's October, November. It's just embracing some of the Scorpionic ways. This energy is about things being better out than in. Really asserting yourself. Really putting it out there to your party about realistically where you're at. But what I feel coming in is quite a vicious type energy. There's something vicious, or because of their ego and they're so fragile, they're okay keeping you at arm's length and communicating with you as and when. But if you were to go to them and say this isn't going anywhere, or you suddenly stop replying to them, they really will turn nasty on you. Maybe use social media as a way to have a pop at you. You may have something about yourself that is very unique, and they put a post out there, and you feel strongly because of the vibrational energy that you're in. Psychically, you're picking up that it's a target towards you. It seems too obvious for the post to not be about you. They're looking for ways to have a snipe. May even be in meetings within the workplace, but they're looking for a way to snipe at you, to let you know they're not happy with you. And I feel you've got every right to be suspicious of them, because there's this hidden agenda that they've got, and it just isn't nice. If you're unsure about what plan of action to take, you can take a screenshot on your phone of this card and meditate with it. If that's the way for you, put out there what it is that you want to release, because this card is about releasing the stress, the anxiety, and living more joyfully. This person will sting you. They will, if they get given the chance. Sending massive hugs your way. I hope you're all okay, and I look forward to catching up with you end of March. Bye.